Today we're taking a look at the top 10 Mr. Beast videos.
We have a ginormous Monopoly board and thousands of dollars. We're playing with real money.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. We're looking at the funniest, most creative, and heartwarming videos on this popular YouTube channel. Let's go! Number 10. Last to remove hand wins house challenge. Being friends with Jimmy, also known as Mr. Beast, comes with its fair share of perks and pains, usually at the same time.
Throw stuff.
That's a potato?
In this challenge, he has his friends stand with their hand on the wall, in the rain, hoping to live in the house for a year rent-free. To make it more interesting, their phones are confiscated, and they're nerfed and egged.
More eggs.
Stop throwing it at our house!
None of them are broken.
Chandler, of course, doesn't win because of scary pickles, and after 7 hours, Bailey and Jake decide to split the house and live together.
So you are splitting it though, because you did win.
We're gonna split it either way.
Okay.
Mr. Beast and the gang even help them move in, because at the end of the day, they're all friends.
All right, guys, it's been a very long day, but you guys won the challenge, so here's your keys.
Number 9. Surprising Tfue with a Fortnite battle bus in real life. Are you really a Fortnite player if you don't have your own battle bus? Mr. Beast doesn't think so. So he casually goes out, buys a bus, and completely decks it out for Tfue.
All right, Jake Paulers, we made a Fortnite battle bus, and we're gonna go give it to Tfue.
We're talking custom paint job and an interior that doesn't quit. Inside it has a full gaming setup for PC and PlayStation 4, bunk beds to crash in after a long night of gaming, and all the merch you could want.
And we got a desk right here for him to play Fortnite again, because again, I'm pretty sure that's all Tfue does. Whoa, that's pretty cool.
After decking it out, he drives the glorious bus 20 hours to deliver it to Tfue. Too bad it doesn't fly also. We think Tfue goes into shock when he sees it. No one expects to be gifted a battle bus. Number 8. World's hottest substance versus coldest substance. It's ice against fire. Which will win? This video was about science, extremes, and a whole lot of tomfoolery. Everyone knows what happens when you throw a rock at glass, but it doesn't hurt to keep gravity on its toes. The gang conducts a series of insane, interesting, and funny experiments, but the highlight is pouring liquid nitrogen on napalm and seeing which wins. Here are a few things we learned. Pepsi makes a better military weapon than Coke, flamethrowers are dangerous, and you can't cut a tree down with paper. You just can't argue with science.
It's not working.
Number 7. I Ubered random people in a tank. Imagine calling an Uber and instead of a Honda Civic showing up, it's a full-blown tank. Mr. Beast chose to roll out in this Freedom Uber on the perfect American holiday, the 4th of July. They were dressed in red, white, and blue and had waving flags while driving down the road. Full disclaimer, they had a professional driving the tank. Tanks aren't given out willy-nilly. They definitely make the most of the tank, giving people lifts, getting fast food, and getting stuck trying to storm the beaches. All in a day's work for Mr. Beast.
Man, it really annoys me when my tank gets stuck on the beach.
Number 6. Last YouTuber to leave wins $100,000 challenge.
Winner gets $100,000 and a shout out at the end.
In an epic battle between 12 YouTubers, who will be the last one standing to claim the prize? Well, in this case, the last 4 standing. After a painful 32 hours of standing and 52 pounds of added weight, Casper Lee, Leon Lush, Alex Ernst, and Danny Duncan made a deal to split the money, and Mini Lad got a shout out.
1, 2, 3. Second on 3! There you go.
A lot happened in that 32 hours. Rice Gum quits within seconds, a drum set gets thrown in the pool after Alex performs an impromptu performance, and the endurance of everyone, except of course Rice Gum, was put to the test.
It's officially started. Yes, right now.
Yo, I'm out. Yo, thank you guys.
Yeah? All right, well.
Number 5. Giant Monopoly game.
Crispity, crunchity, peanut buttery. Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfinger.
With real money. Everyone knows that Monopoly ruins friendships. So instead of using his friends for this video, Mr. Beast brought in 4 strangers from his merch contest.
3 are gonna go bankrupt playing Monopoly, and one of them's gonna win all the money and go home with a fat stack.
To kick off the game, they were each given a stack of $1,500, before facing off on a Monopoly board that took up an entire room. Sometimes Mr. Beast allows multiple winners for a challenge, but here there can only be one.
And that is game!
That is the game!
You guys shake hands.
Yeah.
How good too.
It was a good game, you did good.
Logan is the Monopoly champion and takes home $10,400, with the other contestants also awarded $2,000, because Mr. Beast is a softie.
Now, as you know, we don't like to send home losers, so everyone who plays gets $2,000.
Oh my gosh, are you serious?
Number 4. I donated $50,000 to Ninja, Fortnite. Mr. Beast is a fan of Fortnite, Ninja, and charitable causes, so when the 3 come together, he takes advantage. In February of 2018, Ninja was doing a charity stream on Twitch for suicide prevention, so Mr. Beast donated a whopping $30,000.
I don't have enough, Beast. I can't give anymore.
Hell yeah, you better overdraft.
5 months later, Ninja was doing another charity stream for St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, and Mr. Beast started another donation train that just kept on a rollin'.
Oh my goodness, man. 10,000, dude. Let's go.
I love you, Ninja.
He donated $50,000, and every time Mr. Beast donated, Ninja had to drop supplies, guns, or couldn't heal. It was a great way to give to a good cause and get a funny reaction from Ninja.
No materials? I didn't even have any materials.
Number 3. I gave a homeless man a home. If you've watched Mr. Beast for a while, you'll know the plight of Brother Bobby, Chandler's family friend. He seems to have the worst luck, including getting hit by a car, but when he almost became homeless, Mr. Beast stepped in.
Not on my watch.
That was the key, we need that.
He's always helped the homeless, like the time he gave $10,000 to a homeless man and helped him budget the money.
Help, so if you want to take it, it's about $10,000. I'm not joking.
For Brother Bobby, he found him a home, fully furnished it, and sent him out on a day of eating, shopping, and napping. Bobby was happy with just the day out, and was completely overwhelmed when he found out he didn't need to worry about rent for a year.
It is so nice. I don't like it. I love it beyond that.
Perfect.
Number 2. I put 100 million Orbeez in my friend's backyard. Orbeez are magical beads that grow when you add water, so naturally Mr. Beast decided to dump 100 million into his friend's backyard.
And now we're gonna take these 100 million Orbeez and we're gonna put them on the tarps back here in the backyard, wait for it to rain, and we have so many Orbeez that it might literally overflow this fence.
He and his team fill up not only the yard, but also the swimming pool, affording them with a great opportunity to do important Orbeez experiments, like sliding on Orbeez, swimming in Orbeez, and blowing up Orbeez. For science, of course. They also learned a very important life lesson. Do not jump headfirst into a pool of Orbeez, unless you have a Viking friend standing by to pull you out.
I'm legally
We'll
blind.
catch him! Oh God.
Remember kids, don't try this at home. Before we unveil our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
PewDiePie! Will water repellent on my feet allow me to walk on water? Aww.
This is $12,000, so
Good luck counting it.
yeah. I don't know what to do now.
Okay, come on. This can't be real.
It is.
Yeah, it's a piece of paper, but there's no money to back it.
You won.
Let's go!
Number 1. Tipping pizza delivery guys $10,000. Here's a good tip from Mr. Beast. Tip often and tip well. Even if you're just ordering pizza, keep $10,000 at the ready. Okay, that may be pushing it. Maybe just a few $100s per delivery. Every pizza delivery guy had very different reactions to their tips. Some were so shocked they just walked away. A few got emotional, and one even came back later to properly thank Mr. Beast.
Yeah?
I just I wanted to thank you a lot.
No, it's fine, yeah.
Now, if you think that's overkill for a tip, you just don't know Mr. Beast. He's tipped $30,000 for a glass of water. That must have been some refreshing H2O.